Let's name a trauma we have been taught. It's normal. Today, I want us to talk about noise sensitivity. For many of us, once we hear that word, what comes to mind is it's normal. It's normal to be sensitive to noise. But it isn't for some people. Now, I want to take us back to our time in boarding school. As you all know, I'm a coach for Africans dealing with trauma from boarding school. Now, in boarding school, noise was a big deal. At least the boarding school I attended. We used to observe what we call the great silence. We were not allowed to speak from 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. after Mass. Even the shoes we wore, we were told not to scratch our feet on the ground. We were told to walk in a way that our shoes do not make noise. And I'm still very sensitive to that right now. Up until this point, when I want to buy shoes, I'm looking out for shoes that do not make noise. Not because it will matter, but I've been trained mentally to understand that I'm not supposed to make noise. I'm not supposed to make an entrance with a noise when I'm walking into a place. Another thing that this unusual noise sensitivity has caused a lot of us is because we were beaten, punished for making noise. It still happens in many of our schools today. We're told that you should not make noise. And I get that it's okay, but what we do not see is that hypersensitivity. For someone who has been trained for years not to make noise, you discover that at home you do not have patience with your family, your children. They're being children, but you don't care. The noise disturbs you, it distracts you. Once you are doing something and someone is making it's not even a loud noise, you lose your train of thought because you have been trained to be silent. There are times when people are talking around me and I'm like, I can't even think. I can't think straight. I want to write and I need a quiet place. Not because I'm that sensitive in the first place. It's simply because I have been so used to being in quiet spaces. So used to it that noise is a big deal. Now I want us to see how it's affecting us. It's affecting your relationship with your children because you're not letting them be children. It's affecting the way you handle your work because you cannot function in a place where there's a lot of noise or where there's even minimal noise. You are easily distracted, agitated, anxious in a place where people are making noise. That is trauma. And it's something that started in boarding school, and it is possible to heal from that.